Wolves are often feared, even hunted to the brink of extinction. In this morning's To the Outdoors, we hit the road and travel north to a nature center that is destroying the myths about the big bad wolf. Terry Belke takes us to the outdoors.
Exploring the wilds of Ontario is like opening a treasure chest for outdoor lovers. Every trip up north brings a new and interesting find. Halliburton Forest lies just south of Algonquin Provincial Park. The 100,000-acre forest is the largest privately owned property in central Ontario. Once decimated by logging and viewed as worthless land, new owners took over in the 70s and quickly realized that the forest's true value had deeper roots.
It is an educational property. We see 5,000 students throughout the spring, summer, fall, and then we have obviously lots of guests that visit and take part in the tourism products that we offer.
Perhaps their most important project is the Wolf Center, where visitors can view a captive-born wolf pack roaming freely in a 15-acre enclosure.
We built the center with the concept, the mandate to really dispel myths and legends and folklore about wolves. So the wolves themselves, they reside in a 15-acre enclosure, double fence, 14 feet high, natural water pond for their water source. We basically mimicked their diet identical to our wild packs.
The pack originally began in Michigan in 1977 and eventually came to Halliburton in 1993. These fascinating canines have been educating visitors ever since. Despite their captivity, the pack is just like a wild pack in almost every regard.
We have a nice young family, 11 in total. So we have Luna and Fang, who are the alpha pair, so they just turned 6 years of age. And they're proud parents, I think, of 9 over the last 4.5 years. Here, yeah, you have your alpha pair, definitely mom and dad, your only breeding pair. In time, you know, Fang will be challenged by a son and Luna by one of the daughters, and then the hierarchy will change.
The Wolf Center staff takes great pains to make sure the wolves remain as wild as possible.
And even though they're not, say, socialized with people, they're not truly wild, they're kind of somewhere in between. We're still the caregivers for those animals, so anything they need, they get. From veterinary care to deworming medication for all the natural canine parasites that they would get.
Observing the wolves through a wall of one-way glass is an experience bordering on the transcendent and has gone a long way to dispel the centuries of myths, legends, and fear surrounding one of North America's most beautiful mammals.
We don't try to romance the wolves here. They're not truly bad and they're not good, but they are needed. And in an ecosystem, if they deserve to be there, they should be there. But if they need to be managed, then they need to be managed properly as well.
Reporting from Halliburton, Ontario, taking you to the outdoors, I'm Terry Belke.